Alright, so today is January 1st, 2019. Today was the day where I was going to wrap up all my videos for 18. I still got like 4 more videos to do for 18. And then I was going to do like a best of 18 toy video slash action figure video. And then this happened. I kind of knew this was coming. I kind of got tipped off. So I already went to a few Targets with the DPC number. I will take a picture of that and put it at the end of the video for you guys can check it out. If you haven't got it, you might want to turn this video off, run to Target, because they might have these right now. It seemed like every Target in Vegas was sitting on one case of these in the back. If you have the number, they can scan it. Hopefully they'll find them and they'll pull it out and give you one. The guy actually tried to give me just one of them, and I was like, no, they're all different, bro. I need the whole case. And that's always fun. Like, it's kind of like begging for spare change or something. I'm sure you guys have did it before. But when I get to Target, you're always a little nervous. You're like, God, how is this going to go down? I'm pretty sure they're there. Are they going to get them? Are they not going to get them? Are they going to be on the shelf? I get there. I'm like one of the first ones at the door. There's 3 other guys standing at the door, and I'm sitting there looking at these guys going, is this guy here for Hot Wheels? Is he here for Pops? Is he here for Marvel Legends? Is this other guy, is he here just because his old lady ran out of tampons? Or does this guy come here for toothpaste? How many of these guys woke up early on New Year's Day to come get toys, full grown men? And then you're wondering, God, how's this going to play out? So the guy's unlocking all the doors, and then I'm sitting there waiting at the power door. The power door doesn't work, of course, and I go to push on it, and she's like, no, don't push on the doors, because then it will never open. By this time, these other 2 guys loop around and go on the first door that she unlocked. Straight up run. These are like 40-plus-year-old men running in the store, grabbing buggies on their little hand buggies on the way, and I'm like, oh, dude, it's over. If those Captain Marvel figures are on the shelf, I'm done. They're not going in my collection. Not going to happen. They make a hard right, go straight for the Pops, which I don't understand. Pops. I mean, full-grown men collecting action figures is bad enough. Full-grown men collecting Pops, God, those Pops are weird to me. That's like Beanie Baby stuff. I don't get it. But thank God they make a hard right. They go straight to the Pops. I don't know what they're grabbing. They're filling up their little buggy full with them. And another guy's going for the Marvel Legends. I was already down there. He has a broke foot, thank God. They're not on the shelf. I'm trying to track somebody down in the store. Can't find anybody anywhere. Finally find some kid walking through electronics. He doesn't have a scan gun. He has to walk across the store, borrow one from somebody else, scan him. He goes, oh, cool, they're in the back. Goes in the back, pulls out the case, hands me one action figure. I go, no, I need the whole case. He goes, what do you mean you need all of them? And this is the part where you feel like an adult, like you're like the dude sitting on the sidewalk begging for change, because you're like, no, just give me all of them, bro. I need the whole case. I need all of them. So I go through there. I pull out like the one extra figure. There's 2 of these in the case. I go, I'll put this on the shelf for you, whatever, because I feel weird already. And he goes, no, I'll take it. Then he takes it, puts it behind the desk at the electronics. And then I get the rest of the case, ring them out, come home. Let's check them out. Okay, I'm not a package guy, so I pretty much never show the package. I don't see too many YouTubers at this point that have already reviewed these. Because of that, I'm going to go through the package real quick. Here's the Captain Marvel with the cat. She comes with the building piece, and we're going to get a lot of Captain Marvels. I think we still got like 2 more on the way. Here's the read-up, which is normally something, guys. First time, I almost feel awkward doing it. Here's the read-up. There's the characters in the back. Let's get to the next one. Then you have the scroll. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the leader of the scrolls, Talos, whatever, who knows. I thought they were just called scrolls. I didn't know they actually had individual names. He's pretty cool. I definitely like the comic book version better. It might grow on me after I see the movie. Here's the back of it. If you want to read it, I guess I could read it, but that would be like torture to you. It'd be like nails on a chalkboard. And then you have one of these yon-rogg. No clue who this guy is. I'm sure I will after I see the movie. This seems to me like they could have like given us like 3 extra heads with this thing, and we would have bought a bunch of them, because I'm not sure. I'm not 100%. I haven't seen the movie yet. But this is one where you could just use this body over and over and over, and if you given any different heads, I would have just kept buying them. At least like 3 of them. That would have been pretty cool. But if that would have happened, I'd still be at Target trying to track more of these down. So maybe it's a good thing that they didn't make it. Here's the back of the card. Artwork's pretty good. Like the packaging on these. And then you have the young Nick Fury, which is definitely a cool figure. They use the same body that we've already got tons of, but now he's in a black suit. So this is really cool because you can buy a few of these, swap the head off, you can swap the hands out. Now if you want a black guy in a suit, you got the hands to go with it, which is cool. That's something that I don't think we've had before. I don't know, maybe we have had before. And he also comes with the cat with the bondage gear on it. I can't wait to see what that does in the movie, because that's just really weird and cool all at the same time. Flip him around. Oh, there's a side art. I guess I'll show you that. Here's the back of the package. Let's get to the next one. This is the Captain Marvel. That's 2 per case. No build a piece, which is cool, because then if you're smart, you don't buy this one because you already bought the other one, and then they got like 2 more on the way. I'm obviously not that smart, so I bought it, but I did leave the other one on the shelf for the next guy, so they get to come in here and see that and see this thing on the shelf. If that kid even put it on the shelf and realize that they just missed out, and the only one left is the one that they probably didn't want anyway, so sorry about that. Comes with 2 heads. We'll check her out. There's the back of the card. There's her little read thing, which they don't really say much about these characters. Janice Vale, I'm pretty sure Marvel Select gave us one of these. I'll pull it out if it is that figure. I'm pretty sure that it is. We'll do a side-by-side comparison with him. This figure is cool. I was actually looking forward to getting this one live. I'm kind of considering it like a new figure, even though I don't think it is, but new to Marvel Legends. And this is the one that I was looking forward to the most, which is probably the one that you guys were looking forward to the least. The Gray Gargoyle. God, I love the Spider-Man old school classic villains. These basically just a crappy Marvel Legends repaint. If they would have like molded him and sculpted him to where he actually looked like he was out of stone the way that he's supposed to be, then he would be really, really cool. But whatever, I'm just happy to get a Gray Gargoyle in my collection. Definitely cool. Like now, like I'm trying to think, like we almost got all like the classic villains. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'll have to go through and see if there's any ones that we're missing or ones that I'd really like in my collection. Let's crack these things open. All lined up. Got them on the board for you can check the scale, see if you like it or not. A lot of them are just right around the 6-inch mark, which are 6-inch figures, so that works for me. Starting down here, we have the Gray Gargoyle, a figure that I was really looking forward to. By far my favorite figure in the set. And then you have the Captain Marvel. This is the one that's 2 per case, no build them, so you can pass on it, which is probably a good idea because they're going to make a few different versions of her later on. Then you have another Captain Marvel with the leather jacket. It'd be cool if the leather jacket and you pop the arms off and use that on somebody else. I don't know, like Rogue or somebody. That would definitely be cool. Then you have the Build-A-Figure, the Kree Sentry. I had no clue who the Kree Sentry was, and now I'm really glad that I have him. He's a new figure in my collection. He's big, he's cool. I love everything about him. I think he's actually supposed to be way bigger, but it is what it is. And then you have Yon right here. This is one where it'd be cool if they had different heads, multiple heads that came in the package. You could buy a few of these in Army build, but at the same time, it's probably a good thing that they didn't. Then you have the Nick Fury. The young Nick Fury with no patch. That's definitely pretty cool. Then you have the Skrull right here, which I'm curious to see how the Skrulls are going to pan out in the movie. It'd be nice if they would do like different ones or slightly different ones. It'd really be cool to Army build, at least get like 3 or 4 of those things. It just would make for a really nice display. If they all look exactly like this one, I'm thinking he's supposed to be the leader. I don't know if they're going to have like a Super Skrull or something like that. I would just like to get more of them, but I don't know. I'll wait and watch the movie and see how that pans out. And then you have this Janice Vale down here, the last one. I already have a Marvel Select version of him. I think this one's probably much nicer. We'll go ahead and do a side-by-side comparison with that and look at these things one at a time. Here's the Marvel Select version of him, which this thing comes with a really big base. The figure is actually really cool. He's a little bit out of scale. He's a little too tall, but he's Marvel Select. He looks cool on the stand, and I love him. we'll go ahead and check out this one. You can kind of see them side by side. They both kind of have, this one actually has like real glitter, like put into the black plastic. Really well done. And this one has it where they like painted it on. I also like that too. This is like an original one-off sculpt. Definitely a cool toy. This is basically an action figure that you already have with a different head, and you know, it's a different color. That's just Marvel Legends. It looks good. It totally works for this. I like the gun. They didn't put any love on that. Maybe I don't like the gun. Just looks like cheap plastic, to be honest with you. It's whatever. Here he is. He's not a new figure in my collection, but I'm digging it. I think this one's probably just about as good as this one. Take your pick. And he does come with the cool stand. Get these out of the way. Let's check out this scroll. I do have a stack of comic book scrolls sitting behind me. I'll go ahead and pull those out for a picture. I'm just trying to make this video for, it's not like an hour long. Kind of show you these because I don't know if you've seen them in the stores yet, and I haven't seen anybody else review them yet, so I'm just trying to crank this video up for you. This little jacket robe deal does come off. It's got little clips on the side, so maybe if you do want an army build, you could take this robe off of some of them and display it without the robe, for they kind of look slightly different, but I don't know if they're all going to have the robe in the movie or whatever. They kill it, man. Like with their movie, it's like an unlimited budget. Like they all get new sculpts. They all get great paint. The face, the head sculpt on that is just unbelievable with that purple dots and everything on there. God, they did it. They just did a phenomenal job on this action figure. Really well done. Like I'm kind of looking forward to getting at least 2 more of these things. I don't think he's gonna go on clearance, but God, he looks good. Definitely digging the scroll. Let's check out this young Nick Fury. I did pull out another Nick Fury for a comparison. And he dropped his cat. That sucks. So on this cat, on the back of his fur, he has that bump right there, which is cool. That's really a cool touch. He doesn't hold it very well, but he locks in the hand just barely. It's like it fits real loose. If you bump it, it will come right out, which you've already seen. The detail on this cat is cool. God, I can't wait to see why he's got bondage gear on. You got the young Nick Fury here. That is cool. I love the likeness on that. It looks just like him. Then you have the old one, which is basically just a repaint of a figure that you already have with a new head. We actually have 2 of these. This is like the one with the lighter color shirt. Then we have another one with a darker shirt, but this one, the head sculpt looks slightly better than the other one. That's why I pulled this out. So now we got 3 movie Nick Furies, and this one's probably my favorite. I wonder if he gets the patch like in the movie, and then I wonder, that would be really cool. And then they'd have to make another toy. This is another guy that I might buy a couple more of if I see him. If I see him on clearance, I'll definitely get a couple more just to get this suited body with the black hands. I could do like a Black Panther in a suit. That would be cool with the unmasked head. Definitely digging this Nick Fury. Then you have this one, once again, original sculpt, the gun. It's a cool gun, no extra detail, no nothing. They're still holding strong on the pinholes. I don't know when they're going to do that. Every now and then they'll do a joint without them, and I like it. He's got a little wobble to it. Original one-off sculpt is, they're killing it. Like, once again, it's like an endless budget for the movie figures, and then the comic book figures, we get shafted on those every time, which we really want the comic book figures more than the movie figures anyways. But I don't know if they are going to do extra heads. Maybe this is something we can army build, maybe not. He's definitely a cool figure. Looks really good. Amazing job on him. Then you have the Build-A-Figure. I guess we'll go kind of over the articulation on this because it's slightly different. All these other ones is stuff you've already seen before. The head is on a ball. It's got this weird ab crunch here, which I love that. That's my favorite ab crunch when they do that. No cut at the waist, which I don't really like the cut at the waist. On the shoulders, it kind of sucks because you got these big slots here for he can pick his arm all the way up. I guess that's good for he can pick his arm all the way up, but I hate how that looks visually. He does turn here, and on the elbows, it's really stiff, and you don't get a whole lot of movement out of them. They have that little ratchet click thing in there, and then they don't swivel at the elbows like a lot of the female figures do. The hands are on a ball. They're big, bulky hands, so you don't get a lot there. The shoulders are on a, the thighs are also on a ball. It will turn here. I love that thigh cut. That's where it locks in. You can turn it there. It looks really good, really hidden no matter where you put it. It looks amazing. A double knee with big pinholes. Someday, who knows, maybe they'll evolve from that. Looking down here on the ankle, he does have a pivot. Goes back and forth. I think they did a great job on this thing. They didn't put a whole lot of love on the paint on it. Looks like they might have did a little black wash or something on him. Very subtle. He's cool, man. It's a figure that's going to stand out in your collection. I love this thing. I think they did a great job. Then you have the Captain Marvel with the cat. It comes with rubber bands on it. I'm going to leave the rubber bands on it because I'm afraid if I take the rubber bands off, it's going to be hard to get her to hold that thing. And that's just kind of the look I'm going for anyways. This one, the head sculpt on it, it seems like this one is way better. This one's not shiny. This one's shiny. It's like the eyes are weird on this one. This one is way better. I don't know if this haircut is supposed to match with this jacket, if this is like earlier or something, because the hair is definitely longer. I was going to change the heads out, but we're getting two more, so I'll figure out what I'm going to do with the heads, because I definitely like the mohawk head on that one, but I might put this head on this body just because this one, it just looks a little off. It's like they didn't really nail it on that one, but on this one I think they did a pretty good job. They did a good job painting the hair, different hair. It's cool because they could have given you the same head. They didn't. Once again, it's a movie figure, and they spend all their budget on the movie figures anyway, so of course they're going to do a good job on it. As far as the rest of this action figure goes, I think they killed it. I love the jacket. It's got the detail on the back of the jacket. Let's see if we can actually... It's kind of blurred out. It's got a plane on the bottom and wings and a star, like in a sunset or something. It's cool. There's the Marvel... Captain Marvel butt. It's kind of got like that little bit of the marbleation in the plastic. It's a cool toy. No complaints there. I think they did a great job on this line, to be honest, to tell you the truth. Then you have this one without the jacket with the mohawk. It comes with this other head, and it does come with two other like slap hands or flying hands or whatever. I normally don't go with the fisted hands, but on this thing I think it really works, and you're going to get the one with like the power effect. You're going to have a ton of Captain Marvels by the time this is over. Killed it with the sculpt, original sculpt. I'm looking forward to getting this one in the green suit. I think that would be a cool touch to have it in the green suit and this suit. Definitely looking forward to it. They did a great job. Single elbow on that, which to me, I love. This is what I was talking about, how it will go this way and this way, but then there's nothing at the bicep. The shoulders are on a ball. God, it's so well done. Really well done. Double knee with the pin. Even tread on the bottom of the boots. And they put the stamp on the bottom. And they still put a little stamp on the back of the thigh. And then the one that we were all looking forward to the most, at least I know I was this gray Gargoyle. And I normally don't do this. I went ahead and pulled out my 5-inch, which is something I normally don't do. I guess I don't want you to see the 5-inch. But this is what he's supposed to look like. So this is what they did like 25 years ago or 20 years ago or really long time ago. This is an original one-off sculpt. It looks like the gray Gargoyle. He actually looks like stone. He's chiseled. He looks amazing. This is what the action figure is supposed to look like. He's got his little mustache in there, his flat top. And then this is their cheap imitation, which I'm really glad to get this cheap imitation. Which, the cape is weird with these loops on there. I don't remember him ever having those. That just doesn't really make any sense to me. I like how this one, I just unplugged the cape, is blue on this side and then gray on this side. They were too cheap to do something like that. I think it would have been really cool. We'll go ahead and put him down. I just wanted to show you like what he's actually supposed to look like. It's crazy that they could do such a good job back then, and now they just, like all these toys, all these movie figures get brand new sculpts, and then you do a figure that I was looking forward to the most, which I'm really happy to get, and it's just a repaint. Like you get a new head and a new cape, and the rest of this thing you've seen somewhere before. But they did do a good job. This is actually what he's supposed to look like. It just, if he had that chiseled look on him, kind of look more like stone, he'd be really cool. I guess that's could be it. I'm gonna do some pictures. And Happy New Year, and thanks for watching.